Hi everyone, welcome back. We are at part 3 of making the Metals in Love canvas for week 3 of the hop. And we ended last time with me getting some water so that we could add some of the metallic luster in the turquoise. So I got my little dish here. I'm just going to add some water to this to get it moving again. I'm just going to add that in with my purple. Go a little bit darker over that yellow. Right now we're just creating our background, adding our layers and our texture, a little bit of paint. Kind of blending that in with everything. Keep going back in with some water to pick up the turquoise. I'm just going all over the whole canvas. I'm going to come back in with the purple. Probably add some gold to that as well. Get down in between those layers of fibers. Bring those out. You can use a brush for this. I just generally use my fingers. It washes right off, so no big deal. Kind of rethinking that yellow doily. I kind of wish I hadn't used that. I kind of thought that would cover up a little better, but we're not done yet, so maybe it'll be alright once I start adding other stuff on top. Alright, so I am going to get my purple back out. Add some more of that. So I'm going to move my water. Whoops. Guess I don't want to put that on top of there. Well, I always run out of craft room. You guys run out of space as you're crafting? Do you find you end up with so much stuff around you that you work yourself into a little teeny tiny space? I do that all the time. Start out with a big table and end up with a little tiny square. I do love purple and turquoise together. That is my favorite color combo. And I know I may not want to give this up when I get done. If you didn't see my first video, first of all, you really should, so you see the beginning. But I had said, since I use the smaller, I use the thinner canvas is what I'm trying to say. So it's a little bit easier to mail. So this is probably one of the things that I will give away at the end of the hop. And I'm just moving the color around, blending it in. I make sure I get my edges too. Let me show you here. I'm getting the edges. Even though this is due today, I'm not allowing myself to feel pressure about that. I know I've got all day, and that I will get it done. It's not going to be a problem, because if I start pressuring myself and freaking out about it, that just stifles the creativity for me. I cannot be stressed out and be trying to create something. It just doesn't work. Now when I get done going around this edge with the purple, I'm going to go back to the turquoise and add that too. I've got a little bit of rough edges from the paste, the texture paste, but that doesn't bother me a bit. It just makes it a little bit harder to cover is all. So I was saying in one of my other videos that I had a ministry meeting yesterday. You know, I've talked to you guys before about that Butterfly House ministry that I'm a part of. And we really haven't had a lot of ministry activity per se, but we do try to get together and pray and talk about things and whatnot. And one of my partner's daughters is now working at a place that I worked at years ago when it first opened, and my son was little. So it was interesting to talk with her about the things that she's experiencing now in working there that are pretty much the same kinds of things that I experienced there. So we kind of had that, you know, in common to chat about. And she's just a sweetheart of a girl anyway, and totally funny. So it was fun to catch up with her a little bit too. I need a little bit of my water, which I put over here. Get going along the edges with this. And I'm just adding it on top of the purple, and it's going to blend in because it's still wet. And I'm getting a little purple in my turquoise, but that's all right. Take it back out with the next swipe. Okay. All right. Now, do I like the way that looks? Other than that yellow doily, I think I do. I don't really want fingerprints on there. Blend that in a little bit. Okay. I think I need a little more turquoise up here. Need a little water is my problem. It's getting thick, and when it gets thick, it doesn't want to move as well. You can also take baby wipes and go over where you've added paint, and that helps it. It takes some of it back off, you know, so that it's not quite as thick. But I didn't think about that until now, and I don't have them up here, so. Does my hand look pretty though? Little mermaid effect going on there. Yes, I am a dork. All right, let's go ahead and dry this. I forgot to start my timer. Uh-oh, I set my timer, but I didn't start it. That doesn't help. Let's see, what am I on the camera? I'm on about 12. Is that right? 12 minutes? Okay. Well, hopefully I'll remember to keep track and we won't have a wonky ending to this one, but no guarantees, of course. All right. Now, before I add the white gesso, I want to add some gold to that. Excuse me while I get a drink. Or let's see. I'm trying to think. Actually, well, maybe I'll use a little bit of the gold and the pewter. Yep, that fell right onto the floor. How far did it go? Oh my gosh, it went all the way to the wall. Are you kidding me? Oy vey. You know what? Plan B, we'll go to metallic paint. I am not going to go digging under the table for that now. No way. Put a little gold paint on there. And put some of that. I'm going to be a little bit more careful with that because I just want to accent with the gold and the pewter. Find a finger that doesn't have paint on it so I can spread it around. And where was my paint? Which finger has the paint and which finger does the spreading? I'll lose track of what you're doing. Just want it light in some areas. Get my water. Blend that in. Maybe I can kind of try to turn that yellow doily more into a gold, huh? You can tell that yellow doily is bothering me, can't you? Yellow is not my favorite color in the first place, so yeah, so I don't appreciate that messing me up here.